Hi guys, I thought I'd just jump online and just talk to you about an emerging thing that's happening in our community, in our capital. I've heard of maybe 7, 8 different incidences of children that are almost being abducted around our area. I work in Pimlico. I've heard quite a few incidences that's happened there. I've got friends from Lambeth and Southwark, and children are, for some reason, people are out to try and abduct our children. It's happening over and over again. I'm not going to say it's this culture or that culture, because this can happen from anywhere, okay? But there are specific situations that are happening right now, and children, for some strange reason, they're trying to abduct our children. Really close scenarios where children have to run, and people have tried to grab them, and because they've made enough noise that the people have run off. Thank God so far no one has been abducted, but I'm telling you it's on the rise. So I'm going to give you some tips that can help your children, help you as a parent to try and keep your child safe. One, I would say go home and go to school in groups if possible, or with a friend. We know that's not always possible, but just try to think about who you can send them to school with. Two, maybe it's possible that as parents you might be able, especially if they're in primary school and you know that you're struggling to get that child to school, work a system with parents, maybe 3 or 4 of you, take it in turns. That's only once a month you have to do a week for each other. I don't know, but this is a time when we have to come together to work together. Number 3, I would say if they are going to school and you can't do any of those, and they are going to school, make sure, speak to your child, sit down and tell them what's going on. Don't let them be panicked, but let them be vigilant. Let them look around when they're on their way to school. Be very vigilant. The next point is, do not have music on. Do not have music on in your ears at all. Why? Because they're drowned out, they're lost, they're not even listening or being vigilant to what's going on. They're lost in their music. So warn them, do not have music on. The other thing I would say is, let them stay on the main road if they can. Especially if your road where you live is around the back roads and you've got to go side roads, stay on the main roads. Do not go through any cut-throughs, any shortcuts. If you can avoid it, try, even if it's a longer way around, stay on the main road. I'm telling you, this thing is happening and we want to keep our children safe. I would say if they get stopped by anyone and someone starts to ask them anything, they should be asking kids anything. No, you don't need directions from anyone. If anyone's trying to speak to a child, let them start shouting, screaming, tell them, leave them alone, and hopefully these people run away. One of the things that I would say, another personal quick hack, as they would call it, use a whistle. Buy them a whistle. Someone said, I ain't got no money to buy no rape alarm or anything like this, that you haven't got that money. And it's usually those who don't have money who are always going to be the ones that struggle. I would say, here's a cheap hack. Buy them a normal whistle, football whistle, get it from pound shop, whatever. Put it around their neck that they can keep it inside their jackets. No one, friends and families don't have to see it. They can take it off by the time they get to school. But if they ever get grabbed or someone tries to talk to them, they pull out that whistle and blow and make as much noise as possible. When these people have heard this, who've tried to abduct these kids before, have heard the noise, or they've ran off and make sure they're around people, these people have run off and left these children alone. So let them make loads of noise. If not, and they get panicked, run and try to find people, anyone, and shout and scream, and let them scream for help. If they get grabbed, kick, shout, scream. Also, I'll tell the parents, if you have not yet, you need to give your children a smartphone when they're going to school. You're saying, why are you pushing me to do that? Listen, get them a phone. Why? They can call an emergency service if they can hide and call the emergency service, ask for help. Teach them how to do the 999 call, and also get their phone. The reason why I'm saying a smartphone, get their phone tracked. You've got a Find My Phone app, and you can connect it on your iPhone or Android. Go online and find out the best way to connect and track your child's phone. There's different sort of apps out there you can do that with. I'm not promoting anything whatsoever. You might say, I might not be able to afford no big brand new iPhone or whatever. Don't worry about brand new. You can go to CEX phone shop or any of these shops that are trading off old second-hand phones. Buy a phone. I've done that before. It's not a big deal. Kids, who cares? just get them a phone, okay? And that's where you can try to keep them safe to get home. They don't have to walk around with the phone in their hand in case they get robbed. Just keep it in their bag. But that tracking app will make sure that you can track them no matter what happens. They keep their phone in their bag. So that's my tips for trying to keep your child safe, going to school. Please keep them safe. Talk to your children. I will be praying for you and families and everyone in this time. God bless you all.